All right, guys, what's going on? Happy Thursday to you. Big Dog Breaks here, and we are taking it back to a series we had done a while back. If you followed the channel for a little while, I was doing an autograph series where I was posting by last name all of the players I'd gotten autographs from in baseball between the 90s and the early 2000s. And gotta admit it, got a little lazy on it. And my man TCB, shout out to him, kept me honest. And last night he was like, "Hey man, I enjoyed seeing those. Can you bring them back?" I said, "Absolutely. Thank you for reminding me." It's not often this channel gets any requests, so if someone's gonna take the time to request wanting to see something, absolutely got to follow up on it. So TCB, shout out to you. Go follow him if you don't already. And also, quick PSA, tomorrow I'll be sending out an email to everyone that requested info on the mystery boxes. It will have details on the boxes and a link to purchase whichever one you want. So stay tuned for that. Again, if you are on that pre-reservation list, it's still not too late to join it. Put your email or interest contact info below, and you get 10% off on that. So perfect time for Black Friday, Christmas, holidays. Anyways, jumping into it. Let's go. We got, I did not look at these beforehand except for the top card on each stack, so excited to see what we got here. We've got Josh Hamilton. Shout out to Josh Hamilton. Crazy life story there. If you guys remember him getting on drugs and back, and Matt Holliday, Jackson Holliday coming up. Matt was a pretty good signer. Matt Holliday again. But yeah, Josh Hamilton had some really cool success stories. Torrey Hunter, one of the best autographs that was out there. He was a really nice guy. He is on the Hall of Fame ballot this time around. Torrey Hunter. I think this is Wes Helms for the Braves. Got another Torrey Hunter here. Roy Halladay. Roy. R.I.P. Roy. Roy. That was very sad. Tim Hudson. And we got some good H's. I did not expect this many H's when Bobby Howry, Joey Hamilton, remember him pitching. Did not expect to have this many H's until I pulled him out. Mike Hargrove, manager. Roberto Hernandez, nice guy. Great autograph. Luther Hackman, I don't remember him. And Dave Hansen. Adam Hidzu, he was a big dude. Hidzu. Bobby Higginson, the Tigers. AJ Hinch. Chris Haney. Mike Hampton, greatest batting pitcher of all time. I'm not sure if that still holds up, but he was at the time. Willie Harris. Levon Hernandez, what a stud he was with that World Series team. Tim Hudson again. I think this is Damon Hollins. Remember him. Mike Hessman. Big dude. Roberto Hernandez again. Todd Hollinsworth. And Trinidad Hubbard. That was always an autograph I liked a lot. Okay. Go from Trinidad to Glenn Hubbard. Check out the snake there. Coach with the Braves at that time. Mike Hampton again. Bob Horner on the action pack. Wes Helms. These cards never signed that great unless you powdered them up. Lenny Harris. Rex Hudler. Lenny Harris. Darren Holmes. Brian Hunter. No relation to Torrey, I don't think. Joey Hamilton. Charlie Hayes. Need a fact checker as I'm saying this stuff. Charlie Hayes. Pete Harnish. Doug Henry. He was a nice dude. Remember, he had a nice stash. Got a picture with him. Darrell Hamilton. This was Denny Hawkins. This was in 1999 in St. Louis. Went to a lot of St. Louis games. Got a lot of family up there. Lenny Harris. And another Brian Hunter. All right. So who do you guys notice out of here? Who do you remember? Jeffrey Hammond. I was way more in touch with baseball back then than I am now. Jose Hernandez. Rick Honeycutt. Could tell you every player on every team back then. Butch Husky. Another Levon. Guy to not talk, but he signed, so that's what matters. Bill Hall. Another Pete Harnish. Roberto Hernandez. Charlie Hayes again. Yeah, signed a lot. Devil Rays coach. I remember going to the opening of the Dome, which I'm sure a lot of people are happy that it's no longer there, from the Hurricane. 98 Tampa Bay. I didn't have a name on it, so I guess I never knew who it was. But even back then when it first opened, we were saying, what a garbage pit this place is. This place is terrible. Tyler Houston, Bob Hamelin. This guy just does not look like an athlete. Wes Helms, Brian Hunter again stealing the base, so that was always a funny card. Brian Hunter, Billy Hatcher. I don't remember him being the nicest. Billy Hatcher. And people were in batting practice trying their hardest to hit the roof of the dome in there. Billy Hatcher again. It's kind of like when the Cowboys Stadium came out and the punters were trying to hit it. Bill Hall, the Jumbotron. Carlos Hernandez, Carlos Hines, another name I don't recognize. Ramon Hernandez, Orlando Hudson. Toby Hall, nice guy. Toby Hall. Catchers always seem to be nice. Ramon Hernandez, Tim Hudson. Shout out to Chris K. That was a cool card. World Series 97, Levon. Just that clean scribble across it. Chris Heinz, Billy Hatcher, Trevor Hoffman, another Josh Hamilton's. Got him his rookie year, I remember. There he is again. Trevor Hoffman, Josh Hancock, Eric Hinsky is a big dude, and Richard Hidalgo. Richard was also not a big talker, but that Houston team signed great. Tripolic, shout out to you. We got Bo Hart, LaTroy Hawkins, and Roberto. He signed every single time. Ben Howard, Lenny Harris, Luke Hudson, Aaron Harang, Dan Heron, I remember him. Rich Harden, nice guy. Joel Hanrahan. Heron was a nice guy too. He signed a lot. What we got here? Another Heron, another Rich Harden, Hudson, Heron. I think Heron was on that team. They were all studs. There was one other guy, Glenn Hoffman. Who else was on that? Zito, Barry Zito. Charlie Huff, and Daryl Hamilton. I think I got a cool Daryl Hamilton in here too that looked just like that, but it's got the cool background on it. Let's see. Chad Hermanson, Lenny Harris, Daryl Hamilton, Pete Harnish. A lot of repeat guys in here that signed a lot. Hunter. This was in Jerry Hairston Jr. Okay, I remember him. 2000. Turner, Field. Another Hairston, signed on the opposite side. Carlos Hernandez. Billy Hatcher again. Glenn Hubbard, cool. Auto. Dave Rollins. Jeffrey Hammonds. Hal Morris. I guess I did not have another one of that. Whoever that was, I thought I did. All right, guys, that's the H's. Let me know what you thought, who you remember out of this stack. I think my big call-outs are Josh Hamilton and Torrey Hunter, Rich Harden too, Tim Hudson. Those are the big ones. And if you enjoyed it, if you want to see more, let me know. I've still got a lot of the alphabet to go through. Check you guys next time, Big Dog Breaks, and look out for that email tomorrow. Appreciate it as always.